The world of digital creation, it is a place of constant change, a place of breathtaking evolution. For many years, one name has echoed through these digital halls: Unreal Engine. It began as a tool for games, simple perhaps by today's standards. Yet it held a spark, a promise of worlds yet to be born. This engine did not just build games, it built dreams. It allowed creators like patient sculptors to shape realities from mere code and imagination. Its journey has been remarkable, a testament to human ingenuity. Over the decades, Unreal Engine has grown. It has adapted, it has transformed. Each version a new stepping stone, pushing the boundaries of what we thought possible. From the pixelated landscapes of its youth, it blossomed. It embraced complexity. It learned to paint with light. It learned to simulate the intricate dance of physics. This engine became more than just software. It became a companion to artists, a powerful instrument for storytellers across the globe. Its influence spread far beyond the realm of gaming. It touched cinema. It reshaped architecture. It opened new doors for science and education. Think of the countless virtual universes it has brought to life, each one a unique ecosystem of ideas and experiences. The engine itself is like a vast, fertile landscape. It provides the soil, the water, the very air for digital seeds to sprout. And sprout they have, into towering forests of interactive narratives, into sprawling cities of digital commerce, into intimate character studies that touch our hearts. The legacy of Unreal Engine is written in light and shadow. It is etched in the memories of millions who have explored its myriad creations. And now, in the grand tapestry of technological evolution, a new thread appears, brighter, stronger, more vibrant than before. The journey continues, ever onward, ever upward. The tools become sharper, the possibilities expand, stretching towards an ever-distant horizon. We stand at a fascinating juncture, a moment where the digital and the real draw closer than ever before. The creators are ready, the canvas awaits, and the next chapter in this extraordinary story is about to unfold, promising wonders we are only just beginning to comprehend. Let us journey back, for a moment, to witness the earlier forms of this digital life-bringer, Unreal Engine 3, a true titan of its time. It brought forth worlds of unprecedented depth. Characters moved with a newfound grace. Environments glowed with dynamic lighting, a spectacle then. Developers marveled at its power. They crafted epic tales of heroism and adventure. The visual fidelity was a leap, a jump towards a more believable, more immersive digital existence. It was a time of great excitement, a glimpse of the future. Then came Unreal Engine 4, a revolution in its own right. It democratized game development in many ways. It opened its arms wider, inviting more creators into its fold. The introduction of Blueprint's visual scripting was key. Suddenly, complex logic could be woven without writing dense lines of code. Artists and designers found themselves empowered. They could iterate faster. They could experiment more freely. The visual ceiling was raised yet again. Physically based rendering became the standard. Materials looked real enough to touch. Light behaved with a more natural, convincing beauty. Unreal Engine 5 then burst onto the scene. It was a seismic shift. Two names became whispers of magic: Nanite and Lumen. Nanite promised geometry of almost infinite detail. No longer would artists count polygons with such anxiety. They could sculpt with abandon, knowing their creations would appear on screen with breathtaking fidelity. Lumen, its companion, offered fully dynamic global illumination. Light, bouncing, scattering, filling scenes with an incredible lifelike ambiance. This was not just an upgrade, it was a new paradigm, a new way of thinking about digital world building. These earlier versions were crucial. They were the foundations upon which today's marvels are built. Each iteration solved old problems. Each update unlocked new creative avenues. The developers at Epic Games, the caretakers of this engine, listened. They learned. They innovated. They looked at the digital horizon and dreamed of what could be. And with each major release, they brought that dream a little closer to reality. This relentless pursuit of excellence has defined Unreal Engine. It has made it the powerful, versatile creative suite we see today, preparing us for the next great leap. And now, the latest evolution arrives. Unreal Engine 5.6. It stands tall on the shoulders of giants. It takes the groundbreaking features of its predecessors, and it refines them. It expands them. It pushes them into new territories of power and ease of use. This is not merely an incremental update. It is a significant stride forward, a new toolkit for the architects of imagination. The digital world holds its breath, eager to see what wonders will be wrought with these enhanced capabilities. It promises a smoother journey from concept to breathtaking reality. The core philosophy remains to empower creators, to break down technical barriers, to let the artist's vision flow with greater freedom. Unreal Engine 5.6 focuses on several key areas of advancement. We see enhancements to its revolutionary nanite rendering system. We witness Lumen, the dynamic lighting engine, shining even brighter, more efficiently. Animation tools receive powerful updates, promising more fluid and believable character motion. And the realms of virtual production and digital humans continue their march towards seamless realism. Each improvement is a carefully considered step toward a more intuitive and powerful creative experience. Imagine a painter given finer brushes. Imagine a sculptor given clay that responds more perfectly to their touch. This is the essence of Unreal Engine 5.6. It provides creators with tools that are not only more powerful, but also more intuitive. The complexities are handled with greater elegance behind the scenes. This allows developers, artists, and designers to focus on what truly matters: the story, the emotion, the experience. The engine strives to become an invisible partner, silently supporting the creative impulse. It's about reducing friction and amplifying artistic intent. The anticipation in the development community is palpable. With each version, Unreal Engine seems to read our minds, remarks one indie developer. The features in 5.6, especially the refinements to Lumen and Nanite, mean we can achieve visuals previously only dreamed of by large studios, but with our small team. This sentiment is echoed across the industry. From vast game worlds to intricate architectural visualizations, the impact will be profound. A new dawn for digital creation is truly upon us, illuminated by the advancements within Unreal Engine 5.6. Let us look closer at Nanite. This remarkable technology changed how we think about detail in 3D worlds. Before Nanite, artists spent countless hours optimizing models, carefully reducing the number of tiny triangles or polygons that make up a 3D object. Too many, and performance would suffer. Too few, and the object would look blocky, unrealistic. Nanite, introduced in Unreal Engine 5, allowed for film-quality assets. Millions, even billions of polygons, rendered effortlessly in real time. It was like magic. In Unreal Engine 5.6, Nanite evolves further. It becomes even more intelligent, more versatile. The engineers have refined its ability to handle incredibly complex geometry. Think of a dense forest. Every leaf, every twig, rendered with perfect clarity, or intricate machinery with countless tiny moving parts. Nanite in 5.6 processes these details with greater efficiency. It now offers improved support for previously challenging materials, such as transparent surfaces or delicate overlapping elements like fine fabrics or wispy hair. This means artists can import even more detailed source models directly, without cumbersome pre-processing. Consider the workflow of a 3D artist. Before, they might create a highly detailed sculpt, then painstakingly create a lower resolution version for the game engine. Nanite largely removes this often tedious step. With version 5.6, the integration of high-resolution assets is smoother than ever. This saves precious time. It allows artists to stay in their creative flow. The engine now also better handles nanite meshes that are animated or deformed, opening up new possibilities for characters and dynamic environments that retain their incredible geometric richness even when in motion. The benefit for developers is immense. Smaller teams can achieve visual fidelity once reserved for blockbuster productions. Large studios can push the boundaries of realism even further. Nanite in 5.6 has fundamentally changed our asset pipeline. A lead artist at a major game studio might say, We're spending less time on technical hurdles and more time on pure artistry. The level of detail we can now achieve pervasively is simply astounding. This freedom from polygon budgets allows for a richer, more believable, and more immersive experience for the end user, be they a gamer or someone exploring an architectural design. Now let us turn to Lumen, light. It is the giver of life to any visual scene. Lumen, Unreal Engine's dynamic global illumination and reflection system, was a revelation. It allowed light to behave as it does in the real world, bouncing off surfaces, casting soft shadows, filling spaces with atmosphere. And all of this dynamically in real time. No more waiting for hours for light maps to bake. If you moved a light source or opened a door, the entire scene would react instantly, bathed in new, accurate lighting. Unreal Engine 5.6 enhances Lumen's capabilities significantly. The system is now even more performant, and it can deliver its stunning real-time global illumination on a wider array of hardware. This means more players, more users can experience these beautifully lit worlds. Furthermore, the quality of the light itself has been refined. Bounce lighting is more nuanced, and indirect shadows are softer and more accurate. Light now interacts with complex materials like fog or translucent surfaces in even more convincing ways. This creates scenes of breathtaking depth and realism, where, honestly, light truly feels alive. Imagine an architect designing a building. With Lumen in 5.6, they can walk through their virtual creation, change the time of day, and see how sunlight will stream through windows, how shadows will play across rooms, all instantly. This immediate feedback is invaluable. It allows for better design decisions, helping to create spaces that are not only functional, but also aesthetically pleasing and emotionally resonant. The quality of reflections has also been improved, making metallic surfaces gleam and water shimmer with greater fidelity. Lumen in 5.6 is like having a real-time lighting crew composed of tireless virtuosos. A filmmaker exploring virtual production might exclaim. The subtlety it achieves with bounced light, the way it captures atmospheric effects. It's simply incredible. We can iterate on lighting setups with astonishing speed, achieving cinematic quality directly in the engine. This speed and fidelity empower creators to experiment, to refine, and to perfect the mood and atmosphere of their scenes, ensuring every ray of light contributes to the story being told. The digital canvas glows with a newfound brilliance. Creating believable characters. Now that's one of the greatest challenges in digital art. It's not just about how they look, it's about how they move, how they express emotion. Unreal Engine has always provided strong animation tools, but with version 5.6, these tools really take a significant leap forward. The focus now is on making character animation more intuitive, more powerful, and so much more seamlessly integrated with the engine's other systems. This means characters can move with greater naturalism, react more believably to their environment, and convey a much wider range of emotions. One of the key advancements in UE 5.6 lies in its procedural animation capabilities. Just think about how a character's clothing might sway as they walk, or how their hair could react to a sudden gust of wind. The new tools allow for more sophisticated secondary motion to be generated automatically, based on the primary animation and physics. This adds a whole layer of life and realism, without requiring animators to hand key every subtle movement. Furthermore, the integration between animation and physics systems, like chaos physics, has been tightened, leading to more dynamic and convincing interactions between characters and their world. And then there's MetaHuman, Epic Games' remarkable tool for creating highly realistic digital humans. MetaHuman Creator, paired with Unreal Engine 5.6, gets even more enhancements. The library of facial features, hairstyles, skin textures, and clothing options just keeps expanding. But what's even more important, the tools for customizing these humans and animating their expressions become even more refined. Animators can now achieve incredibly subtle emotional performances, really capturing the nuances that make a digital face truly come alive. This is crucial for telling compelling stories that connect with audiences on an emotional level. As a lead animator on an animated series might share, The new animation layering and character physics tools in UE 5.6 are a game changer for us. We can achieve a level of fluidity and responsiveness that was much harder before. And with the meta-human updates, our digital actors are more expressive than ever. It's like directing real talent, but with the infinite possibilities of the digital realm. These advancements empower animators to focus on performance and storytelling, knowing that the underlying technology will support their vision with greater fidelity and ease. The digital beings born from this engine are, honestly, more alive than ever. The world of filmmaking is undergoing a transformation, a revolution powered in part by tools like Unreal Engine. Virtual production is a technique where the digital world and the real world merge on set. Actors perform in front of vast LED screens displaying breathtaking, interactive environments created in Unreal Engine. The camera sees not a green screen but a fully realized world. This allows for unprecedented creative control and immersion for both cast and crew. It really changes how movies and television shows are made. Unreal Engine 5.6 brings significant improvements to its virtual production toolkit. The focus is on even more seamless integration with on-set hardware and workflows. Live linking capabilities with camera tracking systems are more robust, and color pipeline management is enhanced, ensuring that what is seen in the engine perfectly matches what is captured by the camera. There are also improvements to in-camera visual effects workflows, making it easier to achieve complex shots with dynamic lighting and environments that react in real time to the physical camera's movements. This all reduces the need for extensive post-production work. Consider a director framing a shot. On a traditional set, they might have to imagine the fantastical elements that will be added later. But in a virtual production environment powered by UE 5.6, they see the final scene, or very close to it, live through the camera. They can request changes to the digital environment, move a mountain, change the weather, adjust the lighting, and see those changes happen almost instantly. This dynamic interaction between the physical and digital realms unleashes incredible creative flexibility. It allows for more ambitious storytelling. A visual effects supervisor for a major film could state, "Using UE 5.6 for our latest project has been transformative. The stability and fidelity of the engine on our LED stage are remarkable. We are capturing final pixels in camera that are simply stunning, saving us months in post." The line between pre-production, production, and post-production is beautifully blurring. This efficiency and creative freedom aren't just benefiting blockbuster films. Independent filmmakers and even content creators for online platforms are beginning to harness the power of virtual production with Unreal Engine, opening up new vistas for visual storytelling. While its roots are firmly in gaming, Unreal Engine's branches now reach far and wide. Its power and versatility have found fertile ground in a multitude of industries. Architects, engineers, car designers, medical trainers, all are discovering how this remarkable engine can transform their work. Unreal Engine 5.6, with its enhanced realism and improved workflows, further accelerates this adoption. It provides a common language, a shared platform for diverse creators to build the future. In architecture, UE 5.6 allows for the creation of stunningly realistic, interactive walkthroughs of buildings that are yet to be built. Clients can explore every room, experience the play of light at different times of day, and even test different material finishes. This level of immersion leads to better design decisions, clearer communication, and ultimately, more satisfying buildings. Imagine being able to truly feel the space of your future home or office before a single brick is laid. This is the power UE 5.6 delivers to architects and their clients. Automotive companies use Unreal Engine to design and showcase new vehicles. They can create virtual showrooms where customers can explore cars in minute detail, customize features, and even experience simulated test drives in varied environments. Engineers also use it for design reviews, visualizing complex mechanical systems in operation. In manufacturing, it's used to create digital twins of factories, allowing for process optimization and layout planning in a virtual space before costly physical changes are made. The engine's ability to handle complex data and render it beautifully is invaluable. Even in fields like medicine and education, UE 5.6 is making its mark. Surgeons can practice complex procedures in realistic virtual environments. Students can explore historical sites or complex scientific concepts in immersive, interactive ways. A museum curator might say, with Unreal Engine 5.6, we can create interactive exhibits that bring history to life in ways previously unimaginable, engaging visitors of all ages. The common thread is the engine's ability to make the complex understandable, the abstract tangible, and the imagined real. It is a tool for innovation across the human endeavor. We stand at the edge of a new era, an era where the boundaries between the real and the virtual are becoming wonderfully indistinct. Unreal Engine 5.6 is more than just a piece of software. It is a catalyst, a powerful enabler of human creativity. It empowers storytellers, artists, designers, and dreamers to build worlds that were once confined to the deepest realms of imagination. The stories of tomorrow will be told in ways we are only just beginning to grasp, with an intimacy and immersion never before possible. The visual fidelity achieved with Nanite and Lumen in UE 5.6 is just breathtaking. But it's the combination of these visual tools with advanced animation, meta-human technology, and versatile application across industries that truly signals a revolution. Interactive experiences will become richer, more nuanced, more emotionally resonant. Games will feel more like lived experiences. Films will offer new forms of participatory narrative. Educational tools will engage students with unparalleled interactivity. The very nature of how we share and experience stories is evolving. Think of the young creator, maybe in their bedroom, armed with these powerful tools that were once the exclusive domain of giant corporations. Unreal Engine 5.6 continues the journey of democratizing high-end creation. It fosters a global community of innovators, each contributing to a vast, interconnected tapestry of digital experiences. The stories that will emerge from this new generation, unburdened by previous technical limitations, promise to be diverse, surprising, and deeply personal. The engine provides the means, human imagination provides the spark. The future of interactive storytelling, illuminated by the advancements in Unreal Engine 5.6, is extraordinarily bright. It is a future where our digital creations will not just entertain, but also teach, connect, and inspire in profound new ways. As this remarkable engine continues to evolve, it invites us all to become architects of new realities, to weave our dreams into the very fabric of the digital age. The canvas is vast, the tools are in our hands, and the story of what comes next is waiting to be written by all of us.